some people, when they see a bad movie and are about to review a bad movie, they bring out like a bottle or a can of beer or something like that. Well, here at Animation Station, we don't do that. We drink water. Like real people. I'm just kidding. You do you, people. Okay. Yes, I know I'm stalling. I'm sorry, but I'm about to talk about a real stinky, steaming piece of shit today. But thankfully I get to talk about 2 movies today after I finish talking about this piece of shit. So, let's just get this over with nice and quick so we never have to talk about it again, okay? Welcome back to Animation Station. I'm just surfing anything with animation, including TVs and movies as well. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Here is my review of the Planet of the Apes 2001 reboot, remake, whatever, that you may have probably already forgotten to even exist. It is a piece of garbage. Complete and total fucking garbage. In fact, I'm not even gonna go like yelly screamy on this one because it doesn't even deserve it. It's a movie that's more boring than anything else. So, what's the best way to discuss a boring movie? Well, act like I'm bored the whole time, because it was literally my experience watching this piece of shit. Another first time watch, I had a feeling it was going to be pretty bad because no one talks about it, and not to mention the video game fucking sucks, but I had hope that maybe I'd be one of those people that could get some kind of enjoyment out of it, like I unironically do with Godzilla 98 as I went on about that review. That movie's a piece of shit, but I can at least laugh at it. This I can't even laugh at. This is fucking NyQuil. This is fucking sleep-inducing needles on acid. Like, this is a piece of shit. A grade A piece of shit. Here's my written review. I hope you enjoy after this. Final verdict, goodbye. Fuck this movie. Wow, this sucks. This sucks a lot. Probably one of the worst and most pointless remakes that I've ever seen. And yes, that's counting all the shitty horror remakes. Story is terrible, writing is atrocious, pacing is agonizing, runtime is obnoxious, acting is inexcusably terrible from everybody, not just Mark Wahlberg. Everybody sucks in this movie. Except for the late Michael Clarke, don't give me rest in peace, he did the best of what he could. He was fine. Effects are very hit or miss. Some look okay, like the actual apes themselves look fine, and I do like some of their armor designs, but then you have stuff like the flying effects. Really fucking bad. Plot is cliche, characters are boring as sin, villains are trash. Like, they're not even just throwaway, they're just trash. Directing is poor, especially considering that's Tim Burton, is unacceptable. This guy should absolutely know better. Cinematography is bland, action is very unimpressive and uninspired. Mark Wahlberg is the worst main protagonist of the entire franchise. Yes, even worse than that horrible fucking dude from the second one. And rewatchability is non-existent. There's zero reason to go back to watch this movie, or hell, there's zero reason to watch this piece of shit in the fucking first place. Sure, some ideas are interesting. The music is okay. I mean, it is Danny Elfman. Dude rarely ever makes a bad soundtrack. And it's not a direct one-for-one ripoff of the original, which I will give him credit, it's at least trying to be different. But honestly, it doesn't matter because it's still relentlessly boring. Oh, and before I forget to mention it, even though I kind of already mentioned it, ruining this joke, but whatever, the tie-in video game is terrible as well. Watch the Angry Video Game Nerd episode for that whole... more info about that unplayable disaster, because, like, I can't put into words how bad that game is. You just gotta go see it for yourself. And that episode's great, by the way. Check that episode out. It is way more worth your time than wasting your time with this terrible fucking movie. Overall, this is trash. Dull, boring, uninspired, monotonous, pointless, uninteresting, and up its own ass, preachy with its ideology. This is definitely the worst of the Apes movies so far. I didn't think it'd get worse than Beneath, but Congratulations. You did it. Congratulations, Fox. You found a way. You found a way. I'm clapping right now. You can't see it right now, but I'm clapping. You actually found a way to make it worse than Beneath, which I didn't think was possible, because Beneath was really fucking bad. But this is somehow even worse than that. So, let's just stop dicking around and get to the final verdict, so you and I have to go back to forgetting that this piece of shit even exists. Final verdict for Planet of the Apes 2001 is 1 out of 10. Yes, a 1. Not the itty-bitty little decent things can save it. It is a 1 out of 10. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It is so fucking boring, and it's arguably Tim Burton's worst movie ever. Yes, worse than Dumbo, and worse than Alice in Wonderland. Let that sink in. This is a real fucking stinky pile of shit. Avoid it. That's it. That's the review. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this every single day. And I will see you next time when we finally get into the most recent installments of this franchise, because we're finally up to the Reeves trilogy. So, I'll see you guys next time when we start that with the surprisingly great... I kid you not, this movie's great. The surprisingly great Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which came out the same year as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. We cannot take it anymore. The time is going to go. Prepare for, we're ready for this. I really hope that I'm ready for this.